Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? All right, so it's circle time with Miss Wanita, and we're going to go right into our circle time this morning. So have a seat and let's get started. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you this morning? It's good to see. Here it's good to see. Here it's good to see. Here, how are you this morning? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you this morning? It's good to see. Here it's good to see. Here it's good to see. Here, how are you this morning? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you this morning? It's good to see. Here it's good to see Miss Wanita here. Good to see everyone here. How are you this morning? And today I would like to say a special hello to my little nephews all the way in Jamaica. Hi Jaleel. Hi Jalan. Hi Ari. How are you today? Welcome to Circle Time. Alright, so let's go right into the day of the week. Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. That's correct. And so today is Thursday. Thursday, April 9, 2020. Today is Thursday, April 9, 2020. Yay, good job. All right, so let's look through your window wherever you are and see what the weather is like outside. Today, outside I can see it's windy and it's sunny. So today is a windy and sunny day. Where you are, the weather might be different, but by me, it's windy and sunny. Good job. So, as usual, Miss Wanita as the guardian angel, reminding us to pray so that we can remain safe. Okay? Thank you for remembering to pray. All right, let's do our ABC. And we're going to sing the ABC song. You can sing right along with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! All right, boys and girls, get ready. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very good. All right, boys and girls. So, today we are continuing our lesson about Easter around the world. And remember, on Monday we spoke about Easter in Jamaica. On Tuesday, we went to Haiti. On yesterday, Wednesday, we spoke about Easter in America. That's where Miss Wanita is right now. And today, I want you to look at my computer screen at the flag and see if you can guess which country we're going to talk about today. In the meantime, while you're thinking about that, we are going to do our story time, and then we will do our activity at the end. So let me get my helper, my special glasses. What color is my glasses, boys and girls? If you said green, you were correct. Very good. Today I'm going to read a book that lots of boys and girls like. Do you like Pete the Cat? All right. I know you do. Today we are going to read about Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. And this book was written by Kimberly and James Dean. So let's get going. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had a great day. They had been at the beach, surf and sun and lots of fun. So this is the water because they're surfing. They're on top of the waves. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. That means he was thinking something in his head. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place. Let's go. So they all decided to go to Pete's place. What kind of transportation are they riding on, boys and girls? How many wheels does it have? If you said 2 wheels, you're correct. And you can tell your mommies or daddies what kind of transportation that is. The party was far out. That means that they thought it was very cool. But they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say good night. And here, gang means the group of friends. Does not mean people who make wrong choices now. They're talking about the group of friends, and they chose the word gang to describe them. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. All right, let's see. Pete was just about to catch some Z's when clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. Why did Pete cover his head, boys and girls? I think Pete don't like noise when he's about to sleep, just like Miss Wanita. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's. When? Rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. So the platypus is playing a drum. in the night when Pete wants to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard. I wonder what he heard. Munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. It was Alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? What was Alligator eating, boys and girls? Those of you who can read, there's the words down here. And you can look at the picture. He's eating pizza. All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. Look at Pete. Is he happy or sad, boys and girls? He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. That means his friends. His favorite story is Pete the Cat and the 10 Little Monsters. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tatting, and no more munching. They all settled down. No one made a sound. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Look at his friends. They all were sleeping. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. The end. My, there were a lot of friends at Pete's house. Do you remember how many friends went to Pete's house? Wow. There was the platypus, toad, and the alligator and Pete. Looks like 4 of them and the birdie. So that's 5. Wow. Did you like that story? I hope you did. All right, boys and girls. So, did you guess which country we're going to talk about today? If you said Spain, you'll be right on. Yay! And I don't know why Miss Wanita thought about Spain today, but Spain is a very interesting place at Easter. So, let me show you. In Spain, they have lots and lots of stuff that they do, and mostly they do parades in Spain, and they celebrate of what is called with floats. They make floats, and floats are carried by people. So, see, all this is people, and they make these things that look like a stage, and people are on top of it, and they walk with them through the streets, and lots of people join them there. So, and they celebrate Easter by talking about Palm Sunday. And in Spain, on Palm Sunday, I'm going to show you right here, the little boys and girls, they go to church, and they take palm fronds or leaves with them, and the boys would take theirs just like this, But the little girls would decorate theirs. They would decorate theirs by putting ribbons. And I'm just going to tear this with my hand. You can see. We do Palm Sunday in Jamaica too. Palm Sunday already went last Sunday. And this one is torn. It's paper, so if you pull it too tight, it will rip. So let me do another one so you can see how to do it. And this would be for the girls in Spain. You get it a little. So the girls would decorate theirs with ribbons and bows. And I'm just going to tie a different piece of on here. You know, this is my creation. I don't know exactly how they do it. They just say they decorate it with ribbons and ornaments. So whatever you have, you could put it on your tree, your palm fronds, and then they would take, the girls would take this to church. They would line up in a line, and they take this to church, and the pastor or the priest, as they would call over there, would bless it. See, and I'm going to curl mine so that it looks pretty. You know, Miss Wanita like pretty. So, yeah. This is what we do. And I know there might be some older guys watching my video. There's lots of stuff that you can do. You can decorate it more as you like. And for the older ones, if you're watching with your brother and sister today, you can do some research about Spain with mommy or daddy, and you can go look up exactly what they do at Easter time. Okay, now today our real activity that I want to do with you is to make maracas. You know, maracas is an instrument that is used in Spain and other Spanish-speaking countries. So all you need is for an empty plastic bottle. I don't know if in Jamaica if we still do the chubby bottles. That would be ideal because they are about half of the size of this and probably a little bit more sturdy. So you need a bottle with the cover. You need glue and some tape. You also need beans. This is Jamaican gungo peas. Anything that will make sound. And this is a different kind of beans. This is actually white beans. So depending on the beads that you put, you're going to get a different sound. You could also use rice grains or pebbles because we are locked up in the house. We cannot go out, so we're just going to use what's available around the house. So I'm just going to do 2 today, and you're going to pour some in your container. Okay, and I'm going to get my glue, and I'm going to put some around the cover because those little fingers can open everything. Trust me, I know. So we're going to put some glue around it, and then we're going to put the cover on and seal it so that they cannot open it. And let me do the other one while that one is going. This is a different kind of beans. they have a slightly different sound. And I'm going to put the glue around there. So I'm doing this. The kids can do the palm fronds and the maracas, or in Jamaica we call them shakers. And you can just glue it and give them if you have more than one child, or I know some folks have their little cousins or so over. Now I'm gonna put the tape on because you really want that to dry first, but just for some added security. And you have to watch your little ones to see. Make sure you get the bottles dried, the glue dried properly before you give it to your little ones, because these beans are small, but we don't want them to open the bottle and do anything that they shouldn't be doing with it. So supervision is the key, parents. Supervision is the key. When they're at school, the teacher has to keep eyes on them at all times. So the same thing goes for anything that we give them to do. We have to make sure. So this is just some added security. And they have instant homemade shakers, so they can go and have their own little parade. Now, let me tape this one also, just to give you a comparison of the sounds. Of course, they're going to be noisy, but like I said again, you can take them outside in the backyard, because they get bored too. It's not just us. So, take them in the backyard and let them have a little fun out there with it. It's not too hard to do. You can use some of this to put around it, and or wherever up here, and let them. The sound is slightly different, and if you use rice, it's different, and if you use pebbles, it's different. So you have the girls waving this and the boys shaking this, or vice versa. Some girls like to do boy stuff. So there you have it, your own homemade maracas and your palm fronds that you can decorate. Girls are good at tying ribbons all over the place and stuff. So that's our activity today. Don't forget, practice writing your names and spelling your names. Okay, boys and girls? And then you can do this activity for fun. And I will see you tomorrow. But before I go, remember to cough and sneeze in your shirt. Cover your nose and your mouth so that the germs don't get out. And remember to wash your hands properly. Turn on the water, wet your hands, get the soap, scrub your hands, rub it all together. Wash your hands, wash the germs away. Rub and scrub and rub and scrub. Germs go down the drain again. Wash your hands, wash the germs away. Rub and scrub and rub and scrub. Germs go down the drain. So, bye. See you tomorrow. Have fun making those toys with your mommies and daddies, and be safe. Ta-ta.